My name is Alana Brown, and I'm running for freshman class president. I'm not going to promise anything I can't keep, like no MIRs or no homework for the rest of the year, but I will promise to work as hard as I can to make it enjoyable for everyone. I know a lot of you from middle school, and some of you I know from elementary school, but most of you I don't know at all. But if you know me at all, you know I'm super stubborn. Whenever something isn't how I like or want it, I will not give up until it's exactly how I want it. So if your year isn't going well, I will do everything in my power to make it better, and I won't stop until you're happy. As long as everyone else is happy, I am happy. A little bit about me is I have 2 siblings. I have an older sister and a little brother. My brother is 3 years old, and I babysit him very often. I can't let him out of my sight or else it will be total havoc. As president, I will never let your success leave my sight. Even in the worst of times, I will be sure to keep everyone on the road of success. I'm not running for president for myself or because my parents want me to. I'm running because I truly believe that I'm the perfect person to be leading this class. I'm the perfect person because I have the best intentions in every decision I make concerning the class of 19. This is because I want to see my class be successful, and I want everyone to be proud to be a part of this group. I want to be president because I want to help improve this school year. I want to hear people's problems and, if I can, fix them. I want to be elected because I want to help lead this class. I also want everyone to grow into the best people they can be. Ever since I was about 7 years old, I have been playing softball. Every coach I've ever worked with has always told me to never back away from a challenge. I've been taught to overcome adversity. I know that if I'm elected, it's not going to be an easy ride. However, even when the road gets bumpy, I'll always give 110%. Softball is not the only thing that's taught me useful skills. I've also received many leadership skills from being an FCA leader in 8th grade. Take a moment and think about what kind of person you want in charge. Our president should be respectful, a good listener, someone who takes into consideration other people, and most importantly, a leader. If I am honored enough to be president, I will always respect and listen to everyone's ideas, good or bad, whenever making decisions. I will always think about how it will affect our class. Also, I will always be the best leader I can possibly be to lead our class down the road of success. I'm not promising anything I can't do. I promise that if honored enough to be president, I will not let anyone down. You know you want to vote for Alana.
To the Houston County High School 9th grade student body, good morning. My name is Jeremiah DeSesto, and I'm running for your next student body president. The next president should have a vision and a plan. This morning, I'd like to share with you my vision and plan if elected president for freshman year. To start off, I'd like to point out that we are all trying to answer the same questions. Questions like, what clubs should we go in, and what sports should we play, what classes should we take? And aside from these questions, there are problems that make it harder for us to answer the important questions. If elected president, I will try my hardest to solve all the problems that may cause you not to answer your question. The first problem I'd like to address is the lunch line being way too long, and our period being cut in half because of us having to wait in line for food. One of the biggest reasons for this is that we don't have enough checkout counters, and if elected president, I'll have to seek to improve the checkout system, which will let us enjoy our lunch peacefully and spend time with our friends. Other problems I would like to see to solve include improving locker transitions during 5th period, efficiently getting students out from the back door of the main building to the 2-story building in the 1100 hall, and a major issue that I'd like to seek awareness of, and not only to Dr. Iser, but also to the Houston County Board of Education, is the weights training class not counting as a PE credit. This confuses not only me, but probably also the athletes that do work their hardest for Houston County and try to win games for us. Now, I know you're thinking, what makes this guy eligible to be our next president? Well, last year I was in the leadership team, beta club, band, the math team, the academic team, and I also won first place in the Georgia Science and Engineering Fair held at the University of Georgia, which enabled me to go to Yale University and compete at the International Science and Engineering Fair, which I also won first place in. In Houston County High School, I'm a member of the Black and Silver Brigade, Student Council, FBLA, FCCLA, DECA, and Beta Club. It's just an honor being able to run for such a great school and such a great family that is Houston County High School. I'd like to thank everyone who has supported me, and to the other candidates, I wish them the best of luck. Thank you, God bless, and bear down.
Good morning, Houston County High School. I'm Grace Thomas, running for your 9th grade class president. I believe that I would be the best candidate for our class president because I have a unique experience with HOCO. I have grown up at Houston County with my dad being a teacher here. I have learned so much from past graduates and from my fellow classmates that I hope become beneficial in my years here. This school is my home, and I want every student here to feel a piece of that pride as they walk down these halls. My leadership roles include being the president of my middle school FFA chapter 2 years in a row, being on my middle school leadership team, and being your new 2016 Miss Warner Robins Outstanding Teen, representing our city in Miss Georgia's Outstanding Teen this June. As an officer of the student class, we are a representation of our student body through our leadership skills and our knowledge of the social lives and the obstacles of our student body. As the years change, so do our cultures and our needs as students. A class officer must be up for the challenges that we may face as a student body. I'm not afraid to work hard and long hours to achieve our goals and overcome those challenges. We are a great school, and anyone should be proud to stand as a class officer. However, we need someone who will do more than just stand. We need someone who will successfully lead our class with great work ethics and HOCO pride. Someone like me. So, as you're voting, don't forget, vote for Grace. Embrace yourself for the best years of your life.
Hello, freshman class of 2019. I'm Kirti Sandapan, and I'm running for your class secretary. Here's 3 reasons why you should let me lead you. Number 1, I will make sure everyone has a say in all decisions made here at HOCO. Before any big decisions are made, I will make sure every freshman will get to vote so everyone's opinions are recognized, and it's not just a select few number of people that are making all the decisions for you. Because the main goal here is to make sure you enjoy your high school years, and I can only do that if I know what you want. Number 2, I will make sure everyone is updated and informed using social media such as Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and others. This way, if you miss announcements in the mornings, it's all right there on your phone. So if you have any questions or suggestions, you can ask right there instead of waiting and then forgetting. Number 3, remember and be remembered. I want to make sure you remember these years and that we are remembered as a class for something awesome. We have to go above and beyond what everyone else is doing or has done. So, if it sounds like Soundapan has what you want, vote Kirti Soundapan for your class secretary.
Hi, I'm Christian Emmons, and I would like to be your class secretary. I would want to ensure that you reach your full potential in learning. I would like to make high school fun for you because high school only lasts 4 years, and that time should be the best experience of your life. If you vote for me, you are voting to enjoy school and have fun. Again, this will be the best time if you vote for me. This will be the best thing in your lifetime. Because high school only lasts 4 years, and you will be a part of something great if Christian is secretary. This will be the best part of your high school career. Take it from me, because I have fun in school, but when it comes to academics, I do not mess around. I'm an athlete, I'm in honors, and I understand both worlds. I'm involved in my religion, and I take part in band at this fine school. I'm an all-around student, and I know most of the types of all the types of people in the school. I take part in extracurricular activities. So vote for me for secretary. I know what you all want, and I will listen to what you want. I would encourage everyone that is not involved with any activities at Houston County High School to get involved. There is so much for you, and again, vote Christian for secretary.
Okay.
Hello, fellow freshmen. My name is Harsh Singh, and I am running to be your vice president. As your vice president, I will ensure that no one goes unheard. Have you ever thought your opinions were being ignored and no one really wanted to listen to them? I am here to ensure that does not happen. My mission is to use effective methods of communication to get a proper poll on the thoughts of a class as a whole. I'll then take these results when debating issues with the council. As your Vice President, I will try to help keep the peace between people. Large issues will be handled by the Council, but I will assist where I am needed. I want to ensure the number of fights is zero and instead use logical methods of argument to resolve a matter. Together, I believe that we can become more unified by cutting out the violence. Overall, my goal is to be the support. While my role isn't defined, that's what truly makes it great. I want to have the ability to help people to do the best they can and have a great council with me. I can help the president with one thing and assist the secretary with another, all while knowing how all of you feel. I have been recognized by my leaderships by many. I am part of the Beta Club, which the sole purpose is to help the community. I've been recognized by my work for the state for FBLA activities and science fair competitions. I don't want to appear as a figure of absolute authority that is above everyone else. I want to be the person who you can talk to when you're mad or sad. I am not above you, but I am with you. I believe that I can lead you to the light at the end of the tunnel. The question is, will you let me?
Go.
Good morning. My name is Grace Eilerson, and I want to be your freshman class vice president of 2015 and 2016. As your vice president, I feel that we can work together to make a positive impact on HOCO this school year. If you haven't personally met me before, here are a few important details about me. For starters, I moved to Warner Robins, Georgia a year and a half ago because my dad is a Marine and was transferred here to the base. In fact, you might have even heard him flying his Cobra around HOCO this year. At my previous school in North Carolina, I was also involved in student council and served as vice president. At HOCO this year, I'm honored to be a member of the JV cheerleading squad. I also play the alto saxophone in the HOCO concert band. But the most important thing you could ever know about me is my love and burning passion for Jesus Christ, which is why I'm an FCA leader here at HOCO. One of my main goals I'd like to share with you today centers around the basketball program. Some may not know it, but the basketball program, through school renovations, now has a locker room of their own. This is a great addition for the basketball team. However, after collaborating with Coach Walls, he pointed out an immediate need for varsity lockers and other team necessities. The lockers aren't cheap, of course, but are definitely needed. It is my goal, if voted as vice president, to work closely with the class president, Coach Walls, the athletic director, Booster Club leadership, and community sponsors to help offset the cost and hopefully pay for these needed lockers. We would accomplish this by hosting a 3-on-3 basketball tournament to help raise money to help reach our goal and improve our great school, HOCO. This is just one of several goals that I look forward to working towards if elected that I wanted to share with you today. I can't wait to work with and for the students of our great freshman class to continue the great HOCO tradition in Houston County. As I conclude my speech, please remember, you won't have a frown on your face if you vote Grace E. for VP. Thank you for listening.
Carly Patel, and I'm running for your freshman class vice president, but most of you already knew that. Okay, first off, don't make your 9th grade year the one you remember by saying, what was I doing with my life? Instead, make it full of good memories, good grades, and good friends. And I could help with that, only if you vote for me. One of the reasons you should vote for me is I'm very involved with the things you can do here at HOCO. For example, I'm in Marching Band, FCCLA, FBLA, DECA, Beta Club, and Student Council. I also talk a lot, which means I'm outgoing, and you need that for the job. I'm extremely organized, too. I'll support all the decisions the president makes if it's in the best interest of the students. I'll also try and bring new ideas into the administration, helpful ones that will make our time here as HOCO freshmen unforgettable and memorable. After all, freshman year is the start to the ending of our education. It's where you start to be focused on what you do and how well you do it. Everything you do starts to matter. Nothing should get in the way of that, and I'll make sure it doesn't. Class officers are there to make the school and its environment a better place to be and a better place to learn. And I would do that this year. How? By getting people involved in clubs, athletics, and whatever else there is to do at HOCO. This all looks good on college applications, which is why we're all here. One of my goals for this year is to get everyone actively involved in the morning, afternoon, and lunch pep rallies. Let's not be one of those typical freshman classes that just stands there or sits there and doesn't participate. I would also try to boost our school spirit, if that's even possible, but it's worth a shot. Another thing I would try to do is make our tardy policy more lenient. It should not count as a tardy if you're already in the classroom. I would also try and do something about dress code because a lot of students are annoyed with that issue. I believe that the students should have some more say in the decisions the class officers make than the class officers do themselves. The decisions are made for the entire class, not only 3 people. The people that you choose as class officers are the voices for the entire freshman class. And wouldn't you want to choose people that take your opinion before making your decisions? I know I would. This is already a school everybody wants to go to. Make it better by voting for someone who would make it better. Anyways, thanks for listening, because I know this was probably really boring, but remember to vote VP for VP.